Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Ground. I'm back at my cider desk with some more cider to try. And following on from the previous film, which was Kingston Black from Cummaddick, I thought I'd do another Kingston Black because I've still got some of the Cummaddick left. So I can do a taste comparison. I think it's going to be totally different to the one I'm about to try, which is from an excellent producer, one of my favourite producers. Jack got another Mr. Harris, but not Jeremy this time, but Martin Harris at Butford Organic. And look, new labels. He likes to mix up his labels, does Martin? And he's mixed them up again. Look, that's new. It's nice. We like it. But what's important is what's in the bottle. What does it say on the bottle? Nothing whatsoever except ingredients, organic ingredients, freshly pressed apple juice. That's it. Every time. That's all he puts in the bottle. This is a still cider. The one we had yesterday with the merest prickle to it, but it was basically still, and it'll be still by now. I put a sort of cork in it, but I don't think it'll have retained any of the CO2. Have I brought something to open the bottle with? Don't know why I'm asking you. I have brought something to open the bottle with, a bottle opener. So let's open the bottle. So Kingston Black, as noted, hailed by many as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, of all cider apples. I like it. It's not my favourite. It's a bitter sharp. I tend to edge towards bitter sweets. I've had some excellent expressions of it though. It basically, for a single variety, it needs to have tannin, sugar and acidity all in balance, all in nice balance. And this does. But some people like a bit more tannin, some people like a bit less acidity, etc. You know, so it's down to personal taste. There are many excellent single variety. I mean, look at Ross and Wide. They do everything single variety pretty much. Do some blends, but primarily it's like a library, a catalogue of all of their single varietals. If you look at their bottles, which is amazing because you get to try these things individually rather than in a blend, which typically things would have been blended more than single variety, really. Dabinet's a classic example. Yarlington Mill's a classic example of other really good single variety apples, but they're bitter sweets rather than bitter sharps. This is a bitter sharp. Let's pour it out. We can't see the colour of it this time because it's in a brown bottle. Is that brown? It is brown. Tasting glass. Not the tasting glass. It's a Riedel tasting glass. I didn't buy it. I can't afford Riedel tasting glasses. My wife bought them. They're actually for sparkling wine, for champagne. But they've got this sort of like bowl at the bottom, tapered neck for the nose. Really, really good for tasting. Really good for tasting. So I'm going to taste with it. I did hear the merest hiss when I took the lid off this. I mean, okay, for colour comparison, look at that. And here's the other bottle. Look at that. I mean, look at the difference, folks. That same apple varietal in Herefordshire. I mean, this guy's about what, 20 miles from Butford Organic, something like that. But totally different colour. I mean, wow. But that's all from one tree. That one, I think the Martin will pick from several trees. I assume there will be his own apples from his own orchard. But have multiple trees, one assumes. He must do. He makes too much for it to be one tree. So we do the proper, did I do the proper, I need a thingy jig. Do the proper colour thing, just do it again. Hazy. Hazier than the one from Cummaddick, I would suggest. But much lighter in colour. Almost got like a green hue to it, that, which is highly unexpected. But Jeremy might have let his apple sit for a while after scratting just to get more colour than Martin. But I would have thought Martin would do the same thing because you get more extraction and more colour. I don't know. Anyway, let's smell it. Hang on. She's got making me think of rhubarb and custard, the sweets I had as a child in the 70s. Because I'm very old. Probably only cost about 1p. You go to the sweet shop with 5p, come out with five. You could get half p chews. For 5p you could get 10 sweets. Flip it heck. That's inflation. Yeah, there's something in there that makes me think of rhubarb and custard. There's a vanilla-y sort of thing. He only uses steel. It's not been in any oak, so it's not going to be anything to do with wood or anything, bringing that sort of like vanilla-ish sort of thing. But it makes me think, what? Yeah. Nice nose. There's a green hint in the background, like fresh apple. That maybe that sort of malic acidity that you're getting from the Kingston Black. So it's a great nose. It's subtle, but yeah, sort of custardy, rhubarb custard, apple pie custard. I'm really liking the nose. You can tell because I haven't tasted it yet. I keep sniffing it. It's lovely. It's lovely. I love it. I love Butford Organic. Okay. Yeah. There's acidity. Absolutely. Quite bracing acidity, but I like it. It's got the apple character. There is a soft, round, almost. It is almost like a vanilla custardy element to it, really subtly. But I feel like it's there, and it's softening that acidity really well. Totally different beast to the Chromatic. I love the acidity on this. I love the acidity on this. I don't want to say it. I don't think it's got acetic acid in it, but the acidity is almost getting to that sort of level. It's not really making my mouth water, but there's something hitting on the back, which I really like. I really like. Fresh green apple, almost apple skin as well. Lovely acidity. It's dry. It says dry in the bottle. Doesn't mean it's going to be bone dry. I'm going to say it's bone dry, but actually, that fruit character, that richness, it's almost like custard thing I was talking about, is making me feel like there is some residual sugar. I think it's bone dry, but it's making me perceive it as if there's residual sugar in it. And I really like it. That's a really nice Kingston Black. I really like that one. I really like that one. It's great. It's balanced. It's great. Crisp acidity, but not too much. I don't love really acid ciders. Sometimes I'll have a fox up, but it'll make me laugh because it's so acid. It's nuts. And I enjoy it because it's nuts. This has got good acidity, but also great flavour, and it's balanced. I really like it. I really like it. It's a really good sip. If you like a dry white wine, this is the business. I was going to say the bollocks. I shouldn't say bollocks, should I? So what? Yeah. We like this. We like this. Should have a bit of the Chromatic to compare. I'm going to put it in the same box. But just for reference, look at the colour of that. See that? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to slam this. ABV 6.1. This is 7.2, and it's still got loads of residual sugar in it. It's probably going to taste like it's got more after that. Let's pour this out. So just for comparison's sake. And that looks like whiskey. It looks like I'm pouring out flipping whiskey. And I think I got some whiskey notes on it as well. Look at that. It's the same apple. It's nuts. But like I say, it could have scratched it and let it sit to oxidise to get a lot more colour in. But he must have to have that happen. He must have done that. But it's just radically different. Totally different. Totally different. I feel this is toned down a little bit. There's something still in there making me think of whiskey. I don't know why it's making me think of whiskey. But it's like there's a richness to it, like a burnt caramel toffee element to it. There's a green freshness to it as well, like orchardy element. But it's quite delicate on the nose. I mean, there's so much residual sugar in this, comparatively speaking, it's nuts. But actually, it feels I wonder if it's colder than when I had it yesterday. It feels a little bit lighter. It's got hints of acidity, not to the degree that the Butford Organic does. But if I tasted these blind, would I think they were the same varietal? I don't think so. But actually, this is a bit lighter and fresher than I remember from yesterday. I wonder if it drops, if it had a little bit less residual sugar, maybe a hint more acidity, it would be ballpark. It would be sort of in the ballpark. Blind, I don't think I'd ever say these are both the same varietal. No, I wouldn't. From the same kind of neck of the woods as well, Herefordshire, very close together. I mean, it's still going to be a different terroir, I feel like, but still, you know. Anyway, that was interesting, wasn't it? Yes, it was, Chris. Good, I'm glad you liked it. So there you go. We like Kingston Black, and we like it from Butford Organic. Thank you very much, Martin, and thank you for joining me at my cider desk. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.